motherfucker, get money. Let's get money, motherfucker, get money. YouTube, what is poppin'? Hello, everybody. I hope we are all happy, healthy, wealthy. Happy Monday. Today is October the 6th, 10:20 a.m. EST here in Toronto. How are y'all doing, man? Bitcoin is literally, okay, not figuratively, literally approaching its all-time hizzy right in this very moment. So perhaps we will be witnessing history together, or perhaps not. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but we're about to find out what's gonna go on here in a few short minutos. Let me ask you guys a question. Did any of you guys think that we were gonna hit all-time high on a Saturday at 4 a.m.? Dude, 4 a.m. on a Saturday, that is absolutely preposterous behavior, and I am absolutely ticked off at Bitcoin for doing that. Guys, how are you doing, man? How was the weekend? Are we long? Are we schlong? Are we short? Are we trying to short? What are we doing right now? Let me know in the comments down below how you guys are positioned. I'm gonna say what's up. I'm gonna say good morning to each one of you. We got Kalechi in the chat. By the way, bro, I have to say, man, you engage and you comment, and I'm sure you like all my videos, and I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for kicking it with me this entire time. You've been here, an OG of the channel, for a hot minute, so I really appreciate you. God is in the house. We got Adnan. We got D-Gen Brian. I am your exit liquidity. Watching MTC and banter, yeah. We got HRJ. What's poppin', brother? How are you? Mahim. Mohib. I love you too, man. I love you too. ETH has a break of structure on the daily, coming back for the retest. Possibly, man. Possibly. We're going to be talking about USDT update. Chidera says, good morning. How am I doing, brother? I'm doing very well, my friend. I'm very blessed. I'm vertical to the ground. I'm in good health. I have a loving family. I'm a faithful man. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well, my friends. Thank you for asking. I'm doing very well. How are you all doing? I hope you are all happy, healthy, and wealthy. Truly, I really do. I really do. I hope you're all doing well. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Good morning. We want real all-time high, not a fucking sweep, please. Yeah, man. That's kind of, you know, I have to say my first impression. Let's talk about Bitcoin real quick, and then we'll talk about USDT dominance. So my first impression of sweeping the high, right? Here's my first impression, okay? you sweeping the high by that little and then coming back is not intrinsically all that bullish, right? Like you want a big move out, right? Like when we hit the 70k one, right? This, like when you hit this top, you kind of want to push out of there. You know what I mean? Like you want the follow through. You don't really want what I'm gonna call a Mickey Mouse break. That's not the most bullish scenario. Now that's not to say that it's not gonna continue higher. It very well may. I have no reason right now to suggest that we're gonna rotate all the way down. Like there's nothing to me pointing to way down from here quite yet. But you know, I mean, technically speaking, like let's just be objective here. And I was talking about this with the Nexus this morning. Technically, any price now could be the exact top of the cycle, right? Like you can't be at the top of the cycle until you're at the top of the cycle, and now we're at the top. So could this be the top of the cycle? It could be. Is it? I have no idea. But what I will tell you is the longer we hang around here, I would say the worse it is. You want to start breaking up substantially. And if you hang around here for a little while and then you break up and take the high again, and then you come back in and you start coming back into this range, it's really not what you want to see. Like you really don't want to be seeing that. So, you know, what's going to happen? I have absolutely no idea. We will have to see. Now I'm going to give you guys a little secret. I did actually short this right here. I have a new entry model that I'm working on, and now it's 100% win rate. I'm 12 for 12 with it. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if it keeps going that way. Let me just send the screenshot to my good friend. 100% win rate using this this entry model that I've been developing. So anyway, so yeah, Bitcoin's at all-time high. I did take a short. I'm not gonna lose this trade right now. No way. I'm up 500 bucks. It's impossible for me to lose. My stops, like, you know, if I get stopped out, I'll get stopped out of break even. I'm definitely not losing this trade. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll talk about a few things here. We'll talk about USDT dominance because we're in a very important level, okay? And a big shout out to the Nexus, by the way, because the Nexus does know about this. And by the way, if you are new here, my name is Gio. Every day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does so that you could have confidence with your trades. I am going to be doing some giveaways here, okay? We will be doing some Nexus interns, and perhaps I'll give away a monthly subscription to the Nexus. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you hit the like button. You know what? I'll do giveaways based on how many likes we get. How about that? We got 95 people in here. I have 22 likes, okay? Every 100 likes, I will give away 1 month of the Nexus. Let's do that. We're gonna start doing that every time I go live. That's how we're gonna do it. Every time I go live, every 100 we get is the number of giveaways we're gonna do. I think that's fair. I think that is fair. Other than that, it's fair. Anyway, let's talk about USDT dominance. Okay, let's talk about USDT. Let's talk about USDT. So here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. By the way, full transparency. So I scalp shorted Bitcoin. I'm up. My stop's at break even. It's impossible for me to lose that. I actually took a swing long on an altcoin today. A swing long, which, to be honest, I don't even swing trade. So for me to have taken a swing trade the way that in the fashion that I have is kind of interesting. Okay, but anyways, I took a swing long this morning. That swing long is up well, I don't want to say percentage because my leverage is at 121x. I don't know why, but I'm up $80 on my swing long currently. My target, if I hit my target on my swing long, okay, if I hit my target on my swing long, I make like 40k. If I lose $500. Okay, so it's, you know, it's a big boy. Like it's a really degen. I'm shooting for the moon here on this swing long. Anyway, I took a swing long, and I'm long on Dogecoin. Okay, real quick before we talk about, and I'm not gonna shill, guys. I'm not really gonna shill too much today's stream, but just to show you guys, you know. So actually, funny thing in the Nexus yesterday, instead of giving everybody the trade, I said homework time, because you get the course included with your membership, right? I said homework time. Draw me Doge's market structure, including internal structure, whatever. And then I said, P.S. I am taking this trade. And that trade ended up actually being the Dogecoin long, and you know, we're in it. Cool. It's at just over a 5 risk reward right now. I'm gonna try to get the Nexus 50 risk rewards this week, so we're 1/10 of the way there. But anyway, yeah, so I'm still long on Dogecoin. I'm long on my altcoin that I did a swing long on. My super top secret swing long coin. And I scalp shorted Bitcoin, and it actually looks like my Bitcoin short is probably going to get stopped at a break even. So I'm in from 25,095. Probably going to get stopped out. I'm just going to put the stop loss at break even. I don't really care if I get stopped out, whatever. But hopefully we don't. Right? Hopefully we don't. Hopefully Bitcoin rolls over and kind of chills, and then alts move up, because I'm long on alts and I just shorted Bitcoin. So hopefully that's what happens. We'll see. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. All right. Enough blabber. 100 likes, guys. Every 100 likes, I will give away a membership to the Nexus for 1 month. I think that's super fair. Okay. Let's talk about USD Tizzle right now. Oh, my Dogecoin long is going very well. We're doing well here. This is going to be a non-negotiable take profit here. I'm actually looking to get long again. Hopefully we could take a couple trades on stream today. We're probably going to get stopped out on Bitcoin here. We're probably going to get stopped out. Do I want to take out half, or do we just want to go for the whole glory? Should we go for the glory? Anyway. All right. USDT. Okay. So I posted on X the other day, and I said, you know, who wants a 30-second update? And I did do a 30-second update, but then nothing changed. And now something has finally changed, okay? So we've been talking about on the channel for a very long time now, for a very, very long time, about this macro PO3, okay? If you've been oh, sorry, real quick. Last time I get distracted, but I have to do this. Disclaimer to everybody who may be new here or may not be new here. Disclaimer to all. All content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Joe's an incompetent 5 2 3/4 wannabe singing non-financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real. And the earth is flat. Viewer discretion is advised. So please, my friends, do not take anything that I say to the bank. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not your father either. Okay? Go seek financial advice. I'm just a dude that's 5 2 3/4 and sings every now and again and has a killer brand of a network. All right. Let's talk about USDT. So if you've been around the channel for a while, or sorry, let me rephrase. If you've been around the channel, you know that for a while we've been talking about this PO3. Now this PO3, we adjusted it for the potential adjusted PO3, which may or may not happen. I don't know. But the original PO3 was drawn as follows. It was drawn exactly like this. Okay. Now, what I was saying was that I didn't think that the manipulation was long enough. And I still don't think that the manipulation is long enough. So I'm not going to discredit the idea of getting our extended PO3. But nonetheless, we called the exact low over here on USDT, which was the high on the market. We called the exact high here on the manipulation phase on USDT, which was the exact low of the market. And we are seemingly attacking this liquidity. And by seemingly, I mean this morning, we have officially swept out these lows. Okay. So this is a very important area. Okay, very important area on USDT, right? Very, very important area. Now, the update that I was going to post yesterday was that this level basically needs to either hold or the market's going to extremely pump, which very well could happen, right? Now, in the event that this range, so all I care about, let me just dumb it down, okay? Let me just super dumb it down. In the event that we lose this range, so this drawing that I had just moved out, right? If you lose this range, I would be looking for continuation longs. If you get something like that, I would look for a continuation long, perhaps down to my overall target, which is 3.68%, which is going to absolutely, like, unequivocally smash the long button type of trades. Okay, that's, you want up only, you want Uptober, that's your Uptober. Okay. So what happens here is very important. Very, very important for that reason. As you can see, we are teetering around my road to euphoria line. Now, my road to euphoria line is not just a line, okay? We don't just trade the line itself. It's a zone. And it's more about the structure that happens in this zone, okay? So what that means is that there are a couple points of interest for me. Number one, this range. This could be a Model 1, could be, not is, could be a Model 1 accumulation, which means if you start to come up or you flip structure here or something like that, in that case, I think that the top is in for a little bit, okay? And that we're probably headed to 4.53%, okay? I would expect here, and then either here we get a lower high, lower low, or we come up and we take out that high and we have our initial PO3 idea, okay? I don't, or the extended PO3 idea. I don't know which one's going to happen, if it's going to happen at all, okay? I react to it. I do not predict. I can't tell you which one. Let's just say we do accumulate from here, hypothetically. I can't tell you if it's going to be, we're going to go here or here, or here. I don't know, right? We're going to wait for reactions at each level, just like I'm waiting for a reaction here at this very important level, the road to euphoria, okay? So we have this demand zone, very small demand zone, just beneath where we're at right now. So in order for me to say with conviction that we are going to get pretty euphoric here, I need to see some serious follow through. Okay, I need to see some like serious down candles, and I'll say, all right, we're really looking for this now. Okay, but until that happens, I have to at least entertain the idea that this range is going to hold. Okay, if we turn on market cipher here, let's go like the 4 hour. You can see like we have, don't get me wrong, like it's kind of shitting the bed right now, but we've been trying to hold this level, right? Like you're playing red dot, white dot here. Okay, red dot. Maybe I should change these dots back to green, because I changed my money flow back to green because I changed my background to white. By the way, if you like my white background, let me know by if you like the white. Do I like the green dots? I don't know if I like the green dots. Green dots are so ugly. No, that's ugly as shit. Let's keep it white. Okay, if you like my money flow, okay, if you like my money flow, yeah, sorry, not my money flow. If you like the white background, give me a 1. And if you like the black background, so 1 is white and 2 is black. Let me know which one you guys prefer. 1 is white, 2 is black. Let me know. Let me know. Anyway, so prior to like, you know, right now, we were talking about this in the Nexus as well earlier. This looks like it wants to go lower, okay? This looks like it wants to go lower. However, I don't use market cipher for directional bias anymore. You can see that they're trying to hold this level. Like with or without my TA, you can see that this is like they're hanging around here, right? They're trying to hold it. That's important. By the way, I'm so mad. I closed my Ethereum long. I closed my Ethereum long. I actually like kind of flopped and groped a little bit yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was not the best. I wasn't really trading, and that's why I flopped and groped, because I wasn't trading. And I like was seeing things and I was getting emotional. Anyway, whatever, is what it is. So the idea, you know, like you can see that they're trying to hold it is the point here. They have tried to hold this level. This is an important level. And this just validates my overall like analysis, right? Because I've been watching this level. If you're going to see all those divergences and you're hanging around and, you know, at my exact road to euphoria line, which happened well before we even got here, then yeah, this is a very important level. So that just kind of concludes it, right? So what I'm looking for now is some form of market structure flip coming back into the range, because then that would, to me, what's up, Raven? Because then that would, to me, confirm this SFP, right? So this low got swept by this low. If you were to get some decent structure flip, like 10-minute market structure flip or whatever, well, then we have nothing but liquidity to the highs that we can come and tackle. Okay. So that being said, this is an important, right? Important zone, very important zone. And that's really your update on USDT dominance. I mean, it's as simple as this for me. Look, I'll dumb it down. I'll give you your 30-second update now. Here, let me hit the record button. All right, let me give you the 30-second update right now. We're at a very important level, okay? We are forming what could be a Model 1 accumulation at this very important level, which you can see by my road to euphoria line. All I need to see is some decent structure, 15-minute, 10-minute structure, do something like this and come back within the range. Then I will turn into a bear and I will see and imagine that this liquidity will get taken. And at that point, if you start closing candles up here, I think we're coming up to 4.5 whatever percent. If on the flip side, we do not get that, remember, we do not predict, we react. If we do not get that, then I think that we can look for continuation shorts on USDT, which would be continuation longs on the market. But you need to break well below. You need to like start getting aggressive candles to the downside here. I need to see that they're not continuously trying to hold this zone as they are right now. I don't want like this and then it does this and then it comes back up. No, I need to see it go for me to like, you know, do that basically. One love type shit. I mentioned 2 zones on USDT and I believe we are going there. Yeah, the market's probably going to continue pumping. I do think the market's going to continue pumping, which is why I remain in my long. And I'm so stupid for getting out of my Ethereum long, but whatever, it is what it is. Okay, that's basically USDT, right? That's essentially USDT right now. There's not really much else to talk about besides that. So, you know, that's it. That's all she wrote, boy. That is all that she wrote. Good friends. Does anybody have any questions? I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I actually think that today's trading is very easy. The ETH long was so good. I know, man. I flopped in Grope, dude. Listen, I've actually come up with my... I have discovered my biggest problem. Oh, yeah. The ETH long from last week. Yeah, dude. That was crazy. That was crazy. Man, I have uncovered my biggest issue with trading, and it's keeping the exchange open. Man, I get so emotional with the numbers and shit. Like, it's not a good thing at all. It's not a good thing. Anyway, anyone have any questions regarding USDT? So I think today's actually very straightforward because we're at all-time high and because we actually had the luxury of, you know, forming a range here. This is clear as day. Model 2 accumulation, break, you know, retest, and then continuation. Now you're approaching the premium section of the range. So it's not so much that we're at all-time high. I don't really care about the all-time high. Everybody gets excited. Everybody all caps all the time and whatever. I don't really care about that. I'm trading the local range. So I'm looking for shorts here, not because we're at all-time high, but because we're in the premium section of the range, right? You're in the extreme premium section of that range for that matter. So personally, me, I'm looking for shorts for that reason. Right? Pretty straightforward. That's why I took my short earlier. It is a scalp short, but yeah. Actually, why do I not have my total range? Let's get my whole range thing going. Let's do that. Make this red, maybe darker red, and then we'll make this like green. Oh, that's way too green. Or we'll just do the same color. There we go. That's better. Save as premium discount. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Anyway. So yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Just a reminder, everybody. Oh, look, my Bitcoin short is going well again. Maybe we TP this time, but we'll see. Anyways, just a reminder to everybody. We have 125 people in here. If you are new here, actually, if you're new here, let me know how you're here. Was I recommended by another creator? Was I popped up on your feed? Was I on your Twitter? Let me know how you're here. If it's your first time, and if it is your first time, welcome. My name is Gio, and every day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does so that you can have confidence with your trades. I'm currently long on Doge. I was long on Ethereum. I am short on Bitcoin, scalp short, and in profit. And I'm long on a mystery coin. My mystery swing long thing. I have a premium network called the Nexus. It is not my network. It is our network. And every 100 likes, I will give away a membership to the Nexus. Shouts out to the Nexus. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying, because I've been babbling for a long time. Oh, okay. At least one person likes my white charts. Everybody likes the black. Man, I'm telling you guys, like if I were to go back to the black, I don't think I could go back to the black. I actually don't think I could go back to the black at all. I feel like I can't see anything here. I feel like I can't see. Like I can't see shit any like this. Yeah, no. Nope, nope, nope. Sorry. Sorry, guys. This is it from now on. This is it from now on. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Are we going to $1 million or zero? Damn, dude. That's the $1 million or $0 question. That is the question. This layout sucks. I don't take it personal. It's all good, man. You don't have to look at my layout. I do. Thinking about topping out in the end of October. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, I don't really know. Gold and silver's pumping, market's pumping. Bitcoin will carry on. I do think it is more likely to go higher, but we'll see. You recommended to you a year from a year ago, my bruiser. Oh, okay. Nice. Great. Looked up MCB tutorial and found you. Seems like you know a thing or two. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't been using Market Cipher as well as I used to, but I'm starting to actually use it again. Raven, let me make you a moderator, bro. Make you a mod. I remember it was a year when I discovered you. I think it was because of Market Cipher. True, because of Alex Crypto. Shouts out to Alex Crypto. Try this blue for what? For the background? Man, I don't like the dark though. It's the dark that I don't like anymore. Let's try your blue. What is this blue? Wait, where did the code go? Oh, okay. 001C3D. Oh, dude, that's horrible. Sorry. Nope. That's way too dark. Yeah, that's way too dark. You can't. No, man. Other/BTC is still in a fucking downtrend. What I expect. That alts are gonna move up. I mean, I'm long on alts, so. What is my bear market price for Bitcoin? 31K. Just here for the journey. Cool to see the progress. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I am a night and day different trader than a year ago. I'll tell you that. Man, doing this every day and teaching people every day and, you know, streaming every day and talking about it 24/7 every day has really changed, you know, my trading. Right? If you put your hours in, you can get good at anything, you know? You can get good at anything. Yeah, but my I mean, I don't really make predictions anymore, but I've learned that the hard way. Believe me, you guys didn't let me forget that. But I'll tell you why I came up with 31K. Tell you how I came up with 31K. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, I don't care about the institutional money personally. I'm just gonna, based on technicals, this is why. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. And maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. And I'm super open to being wrong. As you can see, I've already talked about this before. But basically, this is why, okay? When your bear market hits, your uptrend is obviously going to end at some point, right? Let's say it ends like this. Okay, then you're in a downtrend, right? Where does it make sense for you to bounce off of based on your demand, right? Well, whoops. Based on demand, where's the gap? Okay, this is demand that wasn't hit. Okay, this demand wasn't hit. Okay, this demand was hit. This demand was hit. And then when we turn into a downtrend, you know, obviously we're going to be looking at supply. Okay, so technically, if I was going to pick, three areas, like gun to my head, it would be either here. It would be either 73 to 67. Although I don't really love that. Could be that though. Could definitely be that. Not gonna discredit that. It could be 48 to 40, whatever. Although I don't really love that either. Or it could be my favorite one, which is this. This is my favorite one. And I'll tell you why. And again, I could be wrong, and I'm open to being wrong. Okay, I'm open to it. But this is why. Let me tell you why. Okay. This zone, to me, they already accumulated here. Sent price higher. They front ran this demand. Okay, this is my Nexus zone, by the way. They front ran that. In order to get into a serious downtrend, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, your monthly low is here. For them to come down, SFP the monthly low, and then continue higher, I think is unlikely. So that takes this zone out of the equation. Okay. This is your ETF range. Okay. We had our ETFs down here. The people that bought their ETFs did not see 1 second of drawdown. Okay. All these people have been in profit. Literally, it's been up only since they bought the ETFs for almost 2 years now. Okay. These people that are down here buying the ETFs, understand the ETF people are not traders. They're not us. They don't know what Bitcoin is the way that we do. Okay. They were advised by their advisors and whatever. Okay. They have not experienced even break even. The people that are here are not selling here because they think it's going up forever, because why wouldn't they? They bought it 2 years ago and it's been up only. So their portfolios are looking good. If price comes back down to this level, they will be at a break even price. Okay. Which may induce panic selling, because what happens whenever people buy or sell, they're quick to take profit or take a loss, or sorry, they're quick to break even. Okay. They're quick to break even or take a loss, but they're not quick to take profit. So these people are probably going to panic sell. If we come down here, people are going to start to panic. Okay. People are going to start to panic. This is where things get interesting. Okay. And let's zoom into my zone. And again, I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. And I hope I'm wrong, to be honest. I hope I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, it's a learning opportunity. I love losing. I love being wrong. Let me tell you why I think 31K. Okay. I think 31 because 31 is where this piece of shit, garbage ass price action occurred from. If anybody remembers, 38K, I was mad bearish. We had so many divs here and whatever. And I think that, man, listen, clearly you just got here. I was asked a question. Okay. I was asked a question. Where do I think the bear market low is going to be? And I just gave 3 levels, and this is my final level. Okay. So before you come in here and you tell me you're seriously start talking about a drop to 40K, why don't you consume the full content first? Okay. Okay. I was asked a question. Are we on the same page now? No. I believe me. It's very evident that you just joined the live. Believe me. It's very evident. We know that. Don't fire at me if you just joined the live though. Anyway. This is where I was bearish, thinking that we were going to sweep these lows, mitigate this demand range, and then bounce. Okay. From here, I wanted this level from here to do this. That's all I wanted back then. Could it happen? Sure. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I have no idea. Historically, the bear market low is what? At the 786 or something? It's just under the 786. So let's see where the 786 is now. Your 786 now is at the ETF low. If we top out right now. I don't know if we're going to top out right now. But I'm just, anyway. Let's not talk about 30K anymore so people don't fucking cry. All right. Let's see what we have. We might have an ETH short here. Just as a simple range deviation. I actually like ETH coming back down to 44.20 for a continuation long. I do like that. I do like that. Oh, Dax in the chat. Okay. Okay, Dak, I'm hopping in. I'm hopping in. Hold on. Dak, what's up, broski? Wait, can you hear me? Oh, I can't hear you. Dak, what's good? Hello?
Is it good?
Yeah, what's up?
Yo. We want
Yo,
to talk
yo.
about EOS,
Yo,
right?
yo, yo.
Futures.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me just tell YouTube real quick why you're here. So, guys, right now I have Dak in with me. The people obviously in the Nexus and shit know, but Dak's been like with me from I think day 2 of Trader Geo, and Dak has switched to futures. And I'm, if you check the title, I'm actually starting to trade futures today, literally today. I actually didn't buy the Top Step account yesterday, but I will. I will buy it. I'm starting to trade futures literally today, and so.
Are you
Dax
doing
switched to futures. He doesn't really do crypto anymore, and he's doing very well.
are you doing 100K or 50K for your first?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna do 50. I'll probably do 150. It's only $150, right? For
Yeah, but there's a activation fee as well on top step. So
I don't. Yeah, whatever. I don't care about
yeah,
that. Do you have you taken anything today?
I did. I took a short on NQ. I took a short on ES. I tipped it both.
And
I'm
you got a
already done.
dub?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to like share your screen and like
Yeah, just give me one
maybe
second.
let us know how you took the trade? Because I want to know
Mm-hmm.
too. So guys, like Dak's been doing futures now for how long? You been doing it? Like 2 months, maybe.
Yeah, about that much.
2 3 months, and he's been doing very
I
well.
haven't been
And
I haven't been trading like live trading the whole 2 months, but yeah.
yeah, but I mean, you're doing better in futures than you were in crypto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
why don't you share your screen?
Okay, doing that
And
right now.
this is going to be learning for me as well, guys. I traded futures one time about a year ago, and it was hard for me because I had to kind of manage everybody's all the crypto shit. Like I had to manage all that. So it was kind of hard, man. It was kind of hard.
All right, can you see my charts?
Let me pull you up. It was hard to manage all the crypto stuff and all the future stuff, and it was it was hard for me to like. Yeah, hold on. Let me pop you out and put you on screen.
All
So
right.
Dak's gonna run us through his trades today, and I'm gonna listen to like this is a learning opportunity for me as well because Dak's actually been killing it. To be honest, I'm surprised at how well you've been doing, and that's not an insult. Like just because you've gotten so much better so fast. You know what I mean? By the way, my Bitcoin short is $500 in profit. Okay, Dak, floor is yours, brother.
All right. So pretty cookie cutter today. I took zero uh, longs because I was waiting for this weekend gap to get filled, which got just stopped right now a while ago. So I took one short on ES, which was from here, right? So let me just go over that. Okay, so this was pretty simple. It was just fair value gap fill, close to the high, NQ at this point was about here, and it just created a zone right here. So it was like, yeah, whatever, this looks okay. Go on low time frame. Hold on, let me just pop this. Go low time frame. One so on the 2 minute, this order block right here. Entered short here, stop above the high, just run it to VWAP. Keep it fully out. Waited for more structure to develop. NQ was pumping very hard at that moment. So it was about, yeah, it was about here where I TP'd. I waited. I saw NQ going crazy. This was all pre New York, by the way. And ES was not taking the high. It was just stuck around this fair value gap still. And I just kind of want to say that fair value gaps on futures work way better than crypto, and order blocks work way better on crypto compared to futures. Like there's this difference kind of like threw me off in the beginning, but they're
Mm.
opposites in the two markets.
Look at that
Like
SMT.
yeah, we do. It was like this right here compared to this was an all-time high. This wasn't an all-time high. So I just took it as that, but I don't really trade SMTs
Oh,
to
okay.
the T because they tend to get run over a lot. And yeah, I took another short This one was on NQ. Let me just go ahead and see. Yeah, right here. Okay, so this was a block I took. I just waited for structure to develop right here and then saw it go up to the order block. This was 4:30 my time, which is about New York Open. We tag into the order block. I wait, and then we get a tap back in, enter short here, stop loss above here, and I just run it down, and that's it. That's basically the trading day for
So
today.
you've like turned way into a scalper, which is great because you know
Hmm.
we've shifted our mind. Like I'm in that kind of mindset also. But let me ask you, like on average, how fast are your trades? Like how fast are you in and out?
Yeah, so sometimes I'll take a small position and add another contract in, so kind of like more swingish, but still a scalp,
Yeah.
which would take about an hour or two.
Okay.
And then trades like this on New York Open will typically take like 5 to 20 minutes
Okay.
to
So you're
complete.
really getting in and out, and then by the end of the day, Top Step closes all your trades anyway, right?
Yeah, on CME close,
Yeah.
they close everything.
Man, I feel like that's way better. Like turning into a scalper
Hmm.
and you can probably just compound your account and not being so worried about what's happening on the high time frame. Like you could take a swing trade and get like a 3 risk to reward on that,
Oh
but
yeah.
you could just take a couple scalps and earn, you know, a lot more than that in such a shorter amount of time and compound
Hmm.
it correctly and whatnot. So I feel like that's good. Do
Yeah,
you
and
yeah.
it's also a lot less stressful because, okay, yeah, sure, NQ might be at all-time highs, ES might be at all-time highs, but I still don't care about the macro. Just look at this as a
Yeah,
range, and it's
yeah, yeah.
really the range. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we just look at the price. That's something that I've learned as well. Like, you know, the people that have been around, the YouTube people that have been around for like a while, you know, in the beginning of the channel, especially, like, again, I was talking about it earlier at 38K, I was super bearish and the divergences and whatever, and I couldn't get that out of my head. And as I've matured into a trader and like a, you know, streamer and content creator and whatever, you know, I've really learned to take Tino's words. Like Tino's the one that first instilled that in my mind, which is that we don't care about the price. It's not about the price. This could Bitcoin right now could be at $1 or it could be at $1 million. I don't care. I'll trade it the exact same way. So it's about
Yeah.
the structure. It's about the price action,
Yeah, no,
and
I
that's
definitely agree with that.
and that's all it's about. Well, good man. I'm glad to see that you're doing well. Do you utilize Dixie at all? You know, Dixie's like the equivalence of crypto's USDT.
Uh no, I don't really look at Dixie anymore. And that's purely because I know when volume is gonna roll in. So like the correlation between Dixie and ES and NQ is like not that important to
Okay.
me for my trading style.
So you're only
Yeah,
trading
it's
ES.
probably
You're
it's probably
taking
important
NQ.
for the macro stuff, but I don't look at the macro stuff, so I just stop watching anything else.
Are you only taking ES? You're taking NQ also.
I was taking ES, so from the last day of September until now, I was only taking ES, and today I just took one NQ trade.
Okay, cool. And that worked out
I
well,
don't usually
clearly.
trade NQ because it's a lot more volatile.
Yeah, true. Man, well, you're killing it, and you just got your first payout, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you're fucking killing it, bro. I'm proud of you, man.
Just requested it like an hour ago or so.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Let me know how long that takes to come in, and I'm coming to futures, man. I'm gonna come start doing. If I can get like one ES or NQ trade a day, just a little scalp in and out.
Bro,
Um,
it's so easy. Most of the days you can find the trade. Some days you're gonna have price action that's just not giving you anything. So let me just
Yeah, but then you
go
could
back.
just go trade like man. The thing is when you're trading ES, NQ, BTC, ETH, Sol, you know what I mean? Like you'll find something.
Yeah. So like see this one for example. Like this was an up down and then just went whip up.
Yeah,
Nothing.
you
So
could have
like
taken that though. You could have taken it on that range based demand that was formed after that break. So you have down,
well,
break a structure, and then continuation.
true, true, but it was still like At the time, you couldn't have known. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
way
harder. It's
riskier.
harder. It's harder.
It's way riskier to take this. You're just gonna stay out when it does shit like this.
Yeah.
Because I would have seen this and I would have been like, okay, maybe we're gonna get a short here because it had manipulation up.
Yeah. True. Well, yeah, I'm gonna start probably the like I just have to buy the account. I actually have the window open. I'm ready to buy it. I'm one click away from buying it. 150
You
thou.
should.
150 thou.
So
We'll
like
see.
this is like pre New York on New York Open. This formation here. If you get in at the 50% mark of this, just stop loss
Yeah.
above the high. That's a very good risk to reward.
Yeah.
And then obviously you see this price action down here being a
You're not even
trophy.
on like trading view anymore.
Nope. I mean that's preferential. I just like the platform. It's clean.
Yeah, it moves clean, man. I like entering and whatever. The UI is so much better than Breakout. Breakout's UI. Breakout, if you're watching this, fix your fucking UI.
Dude, I was so pissed off. Me and Jet were trading together at the time, and I had this mapped out. Wait. Right, so I had something like this mapped out, and I was waiting to take it. Bro, I can't tell you how pissed off I was at this.
Really? How much would you have made?
So this is, let me just calculate real quick. So this is 184 points times 12.5. One sec.
Guys, just a reminder, every 100 likes, I'm going to be doing a boot. Wow, so that was a throwback. I was going to say a boot camp. A boot camp giveaway. Every 100 likes, we're going to give away a Nexus membership. So we have 140 people in here. Thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button. Every 100 we'll get. That's what we'll do. We'll just do that. Every stream I do, every 100 I'll give away a month. That's super fair.
Yeah, so this is about 2.2k on the dollar.
Nice. Yo, yesterday I was long on Doggy Coin and I gave it to everybody, but I fucked up the execution because I went to sleep and I woke up and shit was round tripping and I'm like, yo, I can't, like, man, anytime I go to sleep and trades are open and I'm near my entry, it always fucks with me. So I ended up closing like 80% of the trade because I didn't want to lose what I was risking. And if I didn't close that, I would have been up like 5K today. Now
Dude,
I'm only up like 1K today.
I have a suspicion that that's a big part of why I started winning, because I used to do that too. Like a lot. I would leave trades open overnight and they would just get fucked over.
Dude, yeah, man. And everything happens during London and Asia, but not even Asia, it's London. Everything happens at 2 a.m. Everything. Honestly, everything happens at 2 a.m. Even this, like this all-time high shit that just happened on on the market, it happened at 4 a.m. Like Bitcoin hit. I was watching UFC. Bitcoin hit all-time high as I was watching UFC, and I'm like, okay, I'm not sitting and trading at 12:30 a.m. on a Saturday, and then what's it called? And then anyway, and then the alts topped out at 4 a.m. like a few hours. Man, I was in bed, bro. I was like, you know what I mean? Like fucking. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. What can you do? What can you do? Raven says, bro, Doggy came back to the entry so many times. You were stubborn. Bro, I should have just went to sleep. You know, the best trades that I have are if I open them, I leave it. Invalidation is the invalidation. I go to sleep and I don't watch it. That's what I was saying earlier, that my biggest kryptonite is having the exchange open. Bro, I'm never leaving the exchange open. Anytime I take a trade, I'm putting my limits and stuff, and I'm getting off of the exchange because the numbers, like, as I started increasing my size, the numbers are fucking with me. Like, I can't. I need to... Anyway. That's the zone that Jason Casper convinced me to sell half my spot Bitcoin. Where? At 38K? At 38 Gs? Is that what you're referring to? Are you trading right now, Doc, or no?
No, I locked myself out for the day.
Okay.
So TopStep has this feature where you can lock yourself out and you can't trade until CME opens again during Asia.
So what happens? You take one trade, two trades, and then you're out, and you lock yourself out?
Usually, yeah. I'll just take a couple of trades and then I'm off.
Nice. You just rob the bank and get out, just like we teach.
Yeah, exactly. Go gym, go do something else.
Yeah, man,
Go do
that's like
some
so
air.
important. I think there's a huge misconception of people that like always feel like they need to be in a trade all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that does more harm than good.
It way does more harm.
Yeah, man.
Especially if you lose a couple of trades back to back, it can fuck with you so
Bro,
much.
it causes FOMO. And like, to be honest, these streamers, myself included, like it doesn't help the general public, I think. And I think that like this is not meant to be an insult, but like Jay, for example, is he's a crazy trader in a good way. Like he's a crazy good trader is what I mean. And so he's always in a position. And I think that that causes a little bit of like, you know, I don't want to say FOMO. It's not his fault. Like he's just good at what he does type thing, but he takes it and he holds it, whatever. And then like, you know, when we come on, we need clicks and we need the clickbait and we get excited like, oh, you know, all caps, Bitcoin all-time high or whatever. Like it induces FOMO. And I think that actually does a lot of harm. But me, and you know, Dak, like I said, like to everyone that doesn't know, you've been with me from the beginning, but you know, like we've pivoted the channel more towards trading and more trading, less crypto. And that's what it is. If you go to any other trading channels that are trading ES and NQ, it's exactly what you're doing. It's in and out, it's scalping, it's going in big position sizes, getting good risk to reward in the now, you know, make money right now. Don't hold trades forever, because at the end of the day, we don't care about the numbers on the right. We care about the actual like trading of the structure itself.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, since we're talking about the numbers on the right, please make them black, bro. Like, how are you even seeing the numbers, dude?
Bro, I didn't even see that. I thought
like, how do you even see that shit, dude?
I have them black on.
I think it's scales. I think it's scales. Those scales? Maybe not. Maybe
it's canvas. Hold on. Here. There.
Thank you. Jeez. Man, I don't even know how you were doing that. I don't know how you were doing that.
Oh, that's a wrong thing.
All right, I'm gonna take a look at some crypto stuff right now, see if I can take some trades and shit. But yeah, thanks for coming in, man, and you know, kind of chatting. This was like more podcast style, although I didn't mean it to be. But if you want to stay and hang, you can. But I'm gonna switch it back to my charts.
I'm gonna dip in a bit, but I just want to say one thing before I go. Just a comment on what you said before about the influencers, bro. I made the switch to futures because one day I just sat down and I was like, okay, why are all the people that are making money in futures? You know?
Yeah.
So, like, you know, a lot of the influencers, the crypto influencers, I would like to think that make the most amount of money that they make from referrals. Obviously, like, you know, you, Jay, who else? Alex or Crypto. A lot of the guys that are like around our circle are good traders, but most of the people in crypto don't really make money off their trading.
Yeah.
And the difference with futures people is that a lot of futures people do make a lot of their money off trading, and that kind of bugged me. I was like, why is that the case?
Man,
and
you
then
know what?
Testing for that reason.
Bro, it's because the crypto market, and I've talked about this so many times, and this is why we've even transitioned our channel. But like, the crypto market is so, it's just the crypto market has not matured. You know what I mean? Like there are big people that make money in crypto, but they're not really creating content. Like me, the better I got at trading, which I got way better in the last year alone, the less I was on I'm on YouTube. I don't need YouTube as much as I did because I'm way better trader. And that's what a lot of people do. And it's ironic. And this is what's crazy, is that you can be so good at trading, you can help people and you can call tops and bottoms like I do. And then people are like, well, if he was a real trader, then why would he be on YouTube? And it's like, I'm here to help you. Like, I don't need to do this. And like I said, the better I got at trading, the less I was on YouTube. So futures and Forex, no one talks the way that they do in crypto. It's no up only bullshit or whatever. They don't say that. They don't like, man, it's just you get in, you get out. You do your work and you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like clock in, get your money, get out.
There's no clickbait, full all caps. ES is at all-time highs. Like
Yeah, because
nobody
all the
cares.
future,
That's the thing. Like
yeah, all the future
the
guys
crypto
going in.
market,
Right.
bro, the crypto market is so relatively immature. And that's, I think, what comes up. Like, that's what you're saying is from,
Yeah.
right? Like the P&Ls, bro, the P&Ls, someone's up $1,000, $100, and they're so like prone to dropping the screenshot. It's an ego thing. But in
Yeah.
ES and NQ, at least from what I've seen in my experience, it's not like that, man. Nobody's all capsing ES is at all-time high. Nobody's doing that. I don't see that anywhere. And I've left crypto YouTube and shit. I'm on trading YouTube now.
There's a lot more educational stuff over on futures side of trading as
Yeah.
opposed to crypto. Crypto is more like you said, clickbait, uh, all caps, all-time highs, bullish, buy,
Yeah,
buy.
man. It's like it's
All
not
the
regular.
cool stuff that gets people to FOMO, and then click on the referral links.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like it's in my experience anyways, a way more immature market.
Mhm.
And I think that a lot of the things that you just spoke on is derived from that.
And a lot of the crypto people don't understand fundamental economics. So I was talking about this in the chat. Like I commented on it uh, like 20 minutes ago or so, and crypto people freak out over ETFs selling Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever
Yeah, yeah.
asset they've bought, and it's so baffling to me because ETFs have always done this with every single thing that they've bought. This is just a thing they do. They buy and they sell. They don't hold. They're not holders.
Yeah.
They're not treasury companies. They're not fucking Michael Saylor.
Yeah.
They're here to make money. And
Yeah, man.
people
And that's the
think
thing too, like
that
in crypto, bro, in crypto, they
yeah.
get so offended. Like, God forbid you sell. Like, dude, God forbid your mother has cancer and you need to pay for her chemo. They're like, I can't believe you would sell your fucking Bitcoin to give your mother chemo. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
it is such an immature market, dude. It's like, and you, man, you of all people know this more than anybody because we've talked about this. We've talked about where I'm gonna take the channel and whatnot. Like,
Mhm.
it's just so bizarre to me how everybody is so. It's just such a different, man. They're so young, bro. They're so young. It's not
It's because yeah,
regulated.
it's a demographic. On one hand, it's a demographic because most people are very young that are getting into this. Another reason is that they have holdings and they don't like to see their holdings go down, so they get emotional and start attacking you.
Yeah,
And
and they just
also,
don't
they don't
know.
really understand um, how the game works because they're new.
Yeah, and they think that like, man, it's so bizarre, bro. They think that you selling impacts the price actually going down when it's all market makers.
Yeah, this is more so cult mentality, and they need to understand that this isn't like a friendly uh, cult meeting.
Dude,
This is
a
the
hundred
only the
million
only way I know
percent.
how to put this.
Bro, that's the
This isn't
best
a
way to
cult
put
meeting.
it. You
This is a
just put
player
it.
versus player market. Like you either get your food or you let someone else take it from you.
Man, you exactly just put it in that way. Like, it's exactly what you said. It is a call. It's you're not on the same, like they think you're on the same team. Oh, like the XRP community or the ADA
Yeah.
community or whatever. But like it doesn't work that way. It's just so interesting, man. I don't know. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
It's weird. These people are weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but whatever, it is what it is. By the way, guys, I'm not taking this trade, okay? Whatever you see on the screen right now, I'm not taking this. I'm preparing for a trade. If I see something I like, I'll take it, but I'm not just stop. I'm not doing that. This is not a trade that I'm taking right now. Had this had been a close, by the way, if this closed like this, just to be very clear, if this closed like this and you did break this structure to the downside, then yes, I would be taking this aggressively. That did not happen. You had an SFP, which is telling me that you're probably going to come back up for this high, but I'm just preparing. I'm not taking this position. Okay, like don't see this, limit it, get stopped out, and then come for me. I'm not even taking this. I'm preparing. Okay, I didn't take it. I didn't pull the trigger on anything. And I did. As soon as I saw this SFP, by the way, I closed out half of my short on Bitcoin, and the other half is about to get stopped out at break even. So it's a win. Okay, don't just short this. No, we're not doing that. We don't do that. Okay. And it looks like it's not gonna work. So, like I said, because of that SFP. So don't just take this. No.
I'm gonna dip for now.
All right, bro.
It was good talking.
Yeah, man. Next time I go live, maybe I'll go live for New York Open, and we'll
yeah, let's get some.
Like, yeah, hop in the public live. Like, I'll hop in the other Discord, and maybe we'll all trade it. You know, I want to see what you guys do, because I haven't traded futures like that. So
if Jet's here with us, during that'd be awesome too, because he's.
Yeah, I'm super down, man. Let's just sit and have a live trading session and see how it goes and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk later, bro.
Peace.
All right, one love. Have a good day. All right, everybody. That was Dak. Dak's a G, by the way. If you do want to hear more about Dak, he actually runs our podcast. We have a Nexus podcast. Okay, we talk all things trading. And, you know, we bring on guests from the Nexus and whatnot. So, you know, make sure that you check that out. I should actually have that channel in the description. Let's see if I can pull it up here. All right, what are you guys thinking? How we feeling right now? Y'all think we're gonna hit all-time high? Do y'all think we gonna hit the all-time high? Here, this was the most recent episode. And that's Dak right there. That's who y'all just heard. So that's our channel. Nexus Podcast. If you feel like checking it out, there it is for you. Okay. Come say hi. Come drop some tree emojis. You know the whole biz. All right. This is not in question anymore. Let's see what we see here. Dogecoin long is going well. My super top secret swing long idea is going well. So far, all things are groovy, man. All things are groovy right now. I must say, all things are super groovy. What is... Let's check Doggy Coin. All right, so this is a non-negotiable take profit for Dogecoin, which is great. Let me let the Nexus know. But I ultimately think we're going to go higher. So I'm still going to let them know, because that's what we do. And then I'll come back to the chat here in a moment. At NXGO, at NXTrade. This is NTP. What the fuck? For Doggy Coin. I do think we go higher. How we liking that risk to reward? Bang. All right, let's see what you guys are saying here. If I can take a trade, I want to take a new trade. I feel like taking a trade. I want to take a trade. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. How's the future doing? I haven't bought it yet. I was gonna buy it yesterday. I'm one click away from buying it. I'll buy it today and I'll start tomorrow. All right, we have 100 likes, which is good. So we will give away a Nexus membership. What did I say my entry on Sui was? Well, I didn't actually talk about Sui today. We did have some Sui longs here. We did have a Sui long right down here. I didn't take it though. My alerts don't go off, so that's why I didn't take it. What's your excuse? Yeah, my alerts didn't go off though. But I don't have an entry right now for you. I do not have an entry for you right now. Yeah, I don't have an entry for you right now. What I would say is, like, wait for this to break and then you can get in here. But again, right now I have no entry. All right, what's happening right now with Biddy? Let's watch Biddy. Oh, did we just hit new all-time high? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. Okay, so good thing I took half out while I was talking to Dak. So I did get stopped out. And I made $146. So I'm okay with that. Right? Not the most, not the least. But you see what happens when you SFP the low? You go for the high. Now, if you SFP the high, guess where you're going? Probably for the low. So am I looking for shorts here? 100%. Why wouldn't I be? You're at the premium section of the range. I don't care that it's all-time high. You're at the premium section of the range. So should you be longing here? Probably not, right? Probably not. And this short actually will probably take you much lower. You'll likely come down to here. If you do get this, if we're not taking it yet, but if you do, it'll probably be something like this. Down to here, and that could probably give you a 5 risk to reward. Put $1,000 on there, that's $5,000 right there. Am I taking it though? That's the question. And I don't know if I'm going to. Ooh, it kind of looks not bad actually. Looks not bad. I'm not taking it yet, but it does look not bad. I would rather see structure. I would rather see if we come up again like this, and then we come down and we break that, then I will probably short that. And if I get a reconfirmation, I'll short that pretty hard. But unless that happens and I don't have any structure to work with, I just can't trust divergences. Divergences, it's very evident that divergences cannot be trusted. Can't trust it, so I don't use it because I can't trust it. And I am gonna pull up my super secret, top secret entry method thing on another screen so that I can see if I do want to enter. See my mouse moving, but there's no cursor there? That's because I'm looking at my other super top secret screen. Super secret Nexus way of entering. Have I looked at BNB yet? No, not really. Look at the 4-hour divs. Man, if the divs dived, then I would look at them, but they don't div ever, so. Like the old me would be like, how the fuck are we still going up? But I don't look at this anymore. Can't trust it. I've learned the hard way. You guys gaslit me enough. You all gaslit me enough times in my days. Shout out to Raven. Says, join the Nexus guys for these juicy entries. You guys won't regret it. By the way, our swing long. Raven, did you take the swing long that I posted this morning? For a swing long that I posted, and I'm up $200 already on the swing long. So I'm risking, guys, I'm risking $500. I'm risking here, let me show you. I'm risking $500 to make $46,000. Now, the odds of that actually working, by the way, are okay, let me say this. The odds of it working are they're not slim. The idea makes sense, but the target is like super a stretch, right? You know how every all-time high, when you're at all-time high, right? Like it could be your all-time high forever. Like this could be your high forever, right? And then when you're at the lows, that could be your low forever. For all you know. No one knows, right? This makes sense for it to go higher. So I'm risking $500 to make $46,000. Which is a yield of 90 risk to reward, for the record, is what I'm taking. And I don't really swing trade like that, so it's kind of funny to like have that happen. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, man. Do you know what I mean? All right, let me get my post ready for you guys to engage with for our giveaway. She works the nights by the water. Anyway, we're long on Doggy Coin. We're long on our super secret, top secret swing long altcoin that we took this morning. Okay, that we took this morning. We took it this morning, and I'm up $230. $230. All right, see this? Ethereum is gone. Like, you don't short that now. Now you're headed for this high here, right? You're headed for 47, whatever. Very likely. I will look for shorts at 4,800 and 49. Like, somewhere up here. Anywhere above here, I will look for shorts, and I'll try to take it down to here. So let's see how the position would look like. It would look something like this. It could start anywhere here. It could end anywhere here, and it could take you down to here. Now, I'm not going to limit order this, and I'm definitely not taking a 1.6 risk to reward. That is retarded. But what I will do is I will refine it. So if we come up like this, yeah, I'll short that. Stop there, and then I'll take it down to there. That is valid for moi. And I'll TP where I need to TP, but that's super valid. Super valid. And then here we will look to long it to the old time high. Boom, bop, bang, boogie, kapowie. Okay. 2 trades right there for you. Right there for you, daddy. Right there for you, daddy. Something like that. I'm not limiting any one of those, okay? Not limiting any one. Man, I'm so mad at the Dogecoin long that I fucking dropped the ball on yesterday. What an idiot. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so stupid. I would have been up like 10 G's. Was it 10 G's? Let me see. Oh my days. Broski? Raven, bro, I'm going to start taking the trades and then going to bed, dude. I'm banning myself from having the exchange open after I pull the trigger. Once I pull the trigger, I'm committed. Right here, that is a 10 risk to reward. I would have been up 10K. I would have been up 10K. I was in originally like 600,000 doggy coins. Let's see. How big of a move is that? Is that how big the move is? 0.01565? Hold the phone. Is that how big the move is? Yeah, that's how big the move is, right? Okay, so 0.0, let's just say 16. Let's get our calculator out. Let's get the calculator out. I don't remember how much I was in. It might have been even more than that. 600,000 times 0.01616. I think it was more. Yeah, that's 10K. I would have been up 10K. That's so gay. Bro, I wasn't even looking at Doge. You posted it, and I saw the best confirmation on it. Dude, 100%. Crypto Science says, I have learned patience through my lives. Now a break-even trader. Amazing, dude. That's amazing. I need to start learning futures, sir. Dude, we're gonna start trading futures. We're absolutely gonna start trading futures. Hold on, we might have a short here. What did I just miss? Do we have bearish OI? We probably do. Hold on, let me bring up my super secret, top secret indicator. Wait, is this back testing? Why is this like so weird right now? This is way different than my KSEX right now. Oh man, there might be an entry here. I'm not rushing it. I'm not rushing it. Fuck. I missed it. Talking about how much money I missed on Dogecoin. Motherfucker. All right, let's see if we can refine this bitch and take it down. If we can refine, that would be great. If we could come up again. Hopefully we get this. Hopefully we come up again. We react off of this. Oh, man. This might be gone. Gay. Gay, gay, gay. Super gay. Super duper gay. Let's check Ethereum. Maybe we can get into ETH. No, there's no entry on ETH. Nope, nothing to do on ETH. Let's check Sol. I haven't checked Sol all day. I have not checked Solana all day long. Sol might be a short too. We could get some like nice scalp shorts here. We could get a little bit of scalp shorts here. It's a little bit too soon though, I think. I think it's a little bit too early. Little bit too early. Too eager. Too early offside. All right. You know what? Here's where I'm shorting. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I'm going to do. So this guy's a flip zone. Rope on my deck. I'm a skinny jeans on, and you know my hair nappy. Hey. All right. So this we will short. If we get that, and then we can come up to like something. So let's say it does this. We're going to play pretend here. Let's say it right now does that. And then does that. And then does this. And then does this. And then does this. We will short this. Like that. Whoops. Like that. Down to there. I'll try that, but it has to happen exactly as I just did it. USDT's down 10% this year. That's crazy, dude. That is absolute nutta butter. That is bugging out. Anyway, none of that has happened yet, so we're gonna wait. I need this low to go. We need to close below here. If we don't close below here, then there's no trade. In the meantime, let's bounce around. Let's check on Doggy. Doggy's doing all right. Doggy's doing so sexy. That's 10 risk rewards, by the way, that we got yesterday. So I only need 40 risk reward to go. Only 40 more risk rewards for the Nexus that I need to do this week. Only 40 more risk rewards for you lads. By the way, guys, if you are not in the Discord, the link is in the description down below. It is completely free for you to join, and it is my absolute pleasure to serve you as I am serving you right now. Right now, man. Sol is underperforming right now. Solana is underperforming. To be honest, kind of like Doggy right now, man. I kind of like Doggy Coin. I think Doggy's going to make its way up to 27.6 from here. So I think we have a couple more $1,000 to squeeze out. I actually think that Doggy's going to come up for this high. I think it's going to hit 30 cents, but we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. There also could be a long here too on Solana. But I'm not longing the high. That's retarded. You're shorting ETH. Is it okay? I mean, I wouldn't short ETH yet. There's nothing to me right now that screams short me, but you can do what you like, brother. But here's what I will recommend for you. And you can choose to take my advice or not. It's up to you. But this is what I would recommend, broski. I think that if you can't fully and thoroughly explain why you are taking a trade, why you entered, where you entered, how you entered, where your stop loss is, where your take profit is, and you cannot thoroughly explain every single trade that you take, I think that you should not be in that trade. So, and I mean this respectfully, I don't mean this condescendingly whatsoever, but I think that if you're asking me if Solana, if it's okay to short ETH here, I don't think you should be in that trade. You should know why you're taking your trade. And maybe you see something that I don't. Or maybe I see something that you don't. So it's up to you, man. It's up to you. And there's also different ways of trading, right? I am looking for a Bitcoin short here, though. If I see it, I will take it. Where's our high? Oh, up here. Okay. If I see it, I'll take it. Not taking anything right now. Not taking it at all right now. Not in the slightest am I taking this short. No way, Jose, am I taking this. All right, Phil Premi says, I can vouch that the Nexus is goated for learning. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Copy trading can make you money, but there are no promises. Yeah. It might fall before reaching all-time high. Yeah, I think there's a good chance of it falling before it hits all-time high. I do think that. Absolutely. I believe that. Especially if Bitcoin takes the all-time high. If Bitcoin takes the all-time high, then I do think that Ethereum will not take its all-time high. You'll probably form an SMT. Let's check on USDT dominance. What are we doing here? See, this is exactly what I mean by like, this is not like, this is my road to euphoria, right? But you need to start closing, like you need to start going. This needs to start going down for this to be euphoria for me. Otherwise, what could happen is we just come back up and we pop above here. Now you're breaking structure back within the range, and surprise, surprise, what is this? It's nothing but liquidity. Everyone's going to say, wait, we were promised October. Which actually, thanks for the reminder, guys. I need an alert here. Thank you for letting me know that. I promise you this. I promise you this. If you start closing candles here, I promise you I'm not going to be in any longs. I promise you that. I'm going to be in swing shorts if that happens. Sorry, I was 15 minutes behind on the video. 38K was where I sold because of JC. Respect to him, but he cost me a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, here's what I'll tell you, bro. I think that everybody, and you know this already. You don't need me to tell you this, but I think that everybody needs to do their own due diligence. And I think that a lot of people, and by the way, I'm privileged to do what I do. Like, don't think I'm complaining. But I think that a lot of people don't really understand how hard what we do is. Okay, we understand that every word we say, like right now, if I say I'm longing Bitcoin, everybody will long Bitcoin. Not everybody, but some people will. Right? It's not easy to do what we do. Let's just say that. It's not easy. And we're very privileged. Don't get me wrong. I'm very blessed to be in the position that I'm in. I'm not complaining in the slightest about it. But I think that the general public just doesn't quite understand how difficult it actually is to do what we do. And Jay is like myself in a sense that, like, we're not out here scamming or whatever. Sometimes we're wrong, but we want genuinely what's best for everybody. Like I said, I don't even need to be on YouTube. I could just be sailing off and trading myself, but I'm here to help. I want to help as many people as I can. People don't really get that. So. Don't go waste. Like, we're not one of the Twitter people that just post and are not, and we don't have our face out there, and like, we don't do that. You know what I mean? We're not doing that. Hiding behind a thing, and then everybody is just raking in the money and no one knows who we are. Like, we're not those people. So you sold at 20? Yeah. The trader I am now, I wouldn't have sold, but you can see his logic in retrospect. You don't hold a grudge. It was your own decision. You've grown so much in the time you've been around. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, dude, I was super bearish at 38K. You know what I mean? Like, I was super bearish, and a lot of people didn't let me forget it, and I've had death threats and whatever, but man, I was wrong. Like, whoops, you know? You know, all I do is I thought I knew Market Cipher. I mean, I did know Market Cipher at the time, but the market didn't want it. You know, it's all probabilities, and like, look at how much this looks like it wants to go down, and it just didn't go down. So I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from the 78K range as well. You know? And upward and onward. And I'm not always going to be right. I encourage being wrong, actually. I like being wrong because then I get to learn. I don't lose, I learn. So I wouldn't have been the trader I am today if I didn't mess that up. Now, for next time, I won't mess it up. All right, I'm going to post a YouTube short. Let's get this giveaway going. So we have 136 people in here. God bless all of you. Thank you all for being in here, man. I appreciate all of you. 110 likes, 135 people. I will live with that. Okay, I can live with that. For sure, I can live with that. One love. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if I provided you value in any way. Every day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. And I pray that your trading and all of your endeavors in life are fulfilled to the maximum capacity that they could be. All right, let us post this real quick. Let's post it, and then, you know, let's post the YouTube short. We're gonna talk a little bit about liquidity. One thing I love about the Nexus is that others, Raven, Glyph, Alex, are very kind and friendly. Feels like a real community working together rather than a community led by one leader. Yeah, Doge. Thanks for the comment, bro. Yeah, you know, here's what I'll say about that. You know, I'm forward facing. Okay, you guys know what I look like, right? I'm not one of the faceless scammer crypto people, and I've said this many times. Like, the Nexus is not my network. Yes, I built it. That's undeniable. Absolutely, I built it. But it's not my network. It is our network. Okay, I'm no better than anybody else. I teach you what I know, and that's it. And you know, from then on, we can just do the best that we can. And I take pride in the people that I have been able to recruit, because really, you guys make the Nexus what it is. You make it what it is. And I like to believe that we have a lot of good people in there. And if anyone's an asshole, which we've had assholes in the past, I fucking boot them. Get out. I don't need you. I don't need your $100 a month. I promise I don't need it. See you later. Right? So, you know, that's a part that I take a lot of pride in. I do take a lot of pride in the people that are here. The people that are here. Okay, I need to do one thing real quick. Let me pause this music. Let me just check this. Shut up, Gio. Hold on. Let me open up my final cut. Bro, what do you mean fake accent, bro? That's a real accent, okay? All right, man? Are you going to hate on another man's accent just because it's way better than everybody else's? Anyway, thank you for that comment. I appreciate that comment, bro. Broski. I appreciate that comment. And, man, shouts out to Raven. Shouts out to all of you. Shouts out to all of you, man. Shouts out to all of you. You're all the best. You're all the best, man. You all make it what it is. You know? You are all one leaf on the beautiful tree. Oh, that sounded super gay. But it's true. And I'm just one leaf also, for the record. I don't know what it is. All right, fuck it. We're going to post it anyways. Who cares? It's going to take too long to do it this way. All right. Let's talk about liquidity. Okay, so I'm going to post. Oh, my days. Processing. Please take a moment. All right, maybe. Do I have another YouTube short that I can post? And then I'll edit this one later. I don't know what it is. Oh, there we go. Chantel, what's up? Good morning. Raven is a G. 1,000,000,000,000,000%, dude. Liquidity explained. Actually, that's not a good thing. Here's the thing about liquidity. Hashtag how to trade. Hashtag smart money trading. All right, friendars. Here's the deal with the deal, okay? I'm going to post this thing, and then you guys are going to go comment on it. Whatever you want, but make sure there's a tree emoji. Comment whatever you want. Gio, you're so ugly. Gio, I hate you. Gio, I lost all my money because of you. Gio, you're so fucking sexy. Gio, you're my best friend. Gio, you're my poppy. Whatever you want, man. Whatever you guys want. I'm a humble guy. Whatever you guys want. Just make sure it has the trading emoji or the tree emoji. Make sure it has a tree emoji. Joe wanted to ask if the course is complete. Yeah. So let's talk about that real quick. Here, let me post. So many things to do, man. So many things to do. Uno momento. If I have any moderators in here, if you could be so kind to let everybody know. How about this? I'll let everybody know. Everyone, we are doing a Nexus giveaway right now, live on YouTube. Come say wagwan. Come say wagwan with it. Oh, Dak already got it. This guy already beat me. Okay. Cool. Cool, man. Cool. Cool, man. Okay, what was I going to do? Come on, ADHD. Let's go. Figure it out. What were we going to do? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go my videos. I don't know what it is. Shorts. Okay, everybody go to this video. Please watch it, because it'll absolutely destroy my watch time if you don't watch it. So watch it. Hit the like button. Say whatever you want. Comment whatever you want. That's going to be your entry. Comment whatever you want. And comment whatever you want. And make sure it has a tree emoji. Yo, Gio, wanted to ask if the course is complete. Okay. While you guys go do that, I'm going to show you how the course is looking right now. I'm going to show you how the course is looking. So, this is the course right now currently. Okay. We have intro, we have risk management, we have market structure, smart money, ranges, execution, and order flow. Okay. These 6 modules are the bulk of everything. Okay. This is like 90% of everything that's going to be out. Okay. Now, when I started the course, when I started planning for the course, I only planned for this. I only got this far. Okay. Because my next modules, 1 second. Let me just make sure I don't accidentally leak some shit. Okay, we're good. My next modules were up in the air because they were so far away. I didn't know where I want to take it. You guys know I've kind of had like, I don't want to say an identity crisis, but like I've had like an indicator beef lately, right? It's no secret. I haven't been using MarketCypher as much as I did before. Before I used to use it for directional bias. Now I do not. You know what I mean? So now is where I am kind of deciding as to where I want to take the rest of it. But this is all you need, truly. And then the rest is just additional. So my last module is going to be module X, because I don't know how many modules are going to be before X. The next one is going to be probably tools and indicators, where we're going to talk about open interest. We're going to talk about VWAP. We're going to talk about vector candles, EMAs, whatever. But the bulk of what you need is all here. So is it done? I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going to take it yet. So yeah, I don't know, but I definitely, I can tell you with confidence that 90% of it is already out. More than 95% of it is out. Right? So that's what I'll say about that. That's the best answer I have for you. So I don't really know. I don't really know how much I'm going to pull it, like how much in indicators I'm going to talk about. And like, again, the majority of it is out now. And I am currently working on an entry trigger, like a different kind of entry criteria that I can utilize to enter positions. And on my new entry model, I'm 12 for 12, 100% win rate. Only 12, but I'm 12 for 12 on it. So what do I think about Filicone? I honestly don't know. I don't know him very well. So, well, I don't know him personally at all, but I don't see his stuff often. I told you guys that I got off of crypto YouTube. I'm not on crypto YouTube anymore. I'm on trading YouTube. And on X, I'm not on crypto Twitter either. I mean, I am a little bit, but I just like anytime I see, for example, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do. Anytime I see this stupid shit, right? Bitcoin all-time high looming, I go right here on the top, and then I go, hold on, I have to do it here. I go here and I do not interested in this post. So now my X is all girls. I don't care about it being girls, but oh, it's kind of bad though. But I don't want to be on X, crypto Twitter, because it's fucking gay. It's annoying and everyone's annoying. Jabs, what's up, bro? How are you, man? How are you? Anyway, so to answer your question about Filiconi, I don't know because I don't really know. I don't like. I didn't know that he's a short master, for example. I don't really know. I don't really know. All right. So let's check on our positions. Let us see what we got going on. So we're still long on Doggy Coin. We're still long on our super secret, top secret coin that we just went swing long on, risking $500 to make 49,000. See how that works out. And yeah, I mean, aside from that, that's kind of all she wrote, baby. Let's get our giveaway going, and that's it. We'll call it a day. We'll hit the gym. We'll go eat. We'll stay strong. We'll remain in good mental health, happy, healthy, wealthy. AI girls, dude. AI girls, man. I'm telling you, All right, let's hit the refresh button on this. So here's the thing about. All right, beautiful. Did you guys watch the whole thing or did you not? Are you hurting my watch time? Maybe I shouldn't have updated a huge one. Oh man, all these posts. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate every one of you. And to anyone that has resonated well with my content, thank you very much. It's an absolute blessing for me to be able to help give my trading experience and share that with you all. And to anyone that I have potentially misled in the past, I'm not always going to be right, but I'm always going to try my best. So, you know, one love to you too. If you hate me, I get it. If you don't, then I'm happy that you don't. All right, who's ready for a giveaway? Call you after stream, I got you. Who's ready for a giveaway? First of all, let me just... Are we taking this short right now? We're kind of like a mixed strugs right now. What is ETH doing? ETH is on its way. I don't think I want to short here. I will short Solana though. I will short Sol. I don't really see why Sol needs to go much higher than here. If Sol comes up to 239, I'll look for shorts here, but I will entertain shorts here. So if we break this structure down, then I'll look for a backtest short. I'll look for a short here, and then I'll look for a short here. And I can't long right now. It's impossible for me to long right now. It's impossible. Gun to my head, I won't long right now. Not that anyways. The longs were yesterday, right? We're long on Doggy Coin. And I can't really long... Actually, not I can't really. I can't long Bitcoin here. It's impossible for me to long Bitcoin here. And I'm not shorting this either. Don't look at it and think, oh, he's shorting. I'm going to short. No. Don't do that. Okay, where are our alerts? Let's put an alert on the high. Let's put an alert here. Let's put an alert here. And let's put an alert down here. And lately, these alerts are so annoying because it keeps staying on every time. Does anyone know how to change this? Every time I put on an alert fast, it always makes it every time. And I don't want it to be every time. What happens is I get the alert and then it price goes above and below 1,000 times. And I get 7 million alerts. And I don't want them. One alert. I want one. I press it and then it's one alert there only. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to pause that. Okay. If I do this, right click, edit. Okay, see now it's at once. Good. That's what I'm looking for. All right, let's do the... So that's Sol. Doggy, I'm not touching. I'm staying in my long. Bitcoin could be a short here. We actually could have a short right here. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. Joe, I should be a bigger YouTuber. You, I trade so many of the other guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't trade like most people, so that's probably where it comes from. Wait for the breakout and take a massive short scalp. Market psychology is always changing. You have to stay ready. Yeah, man. You got to be prepared for all scenarios. People don't like when people short, but you got to be ready for all scenarios. Right? You have to be prepared. Could this be the high forever? It absolutely could. Could this be the low forever? It absolutely could, right? You got to be prepared for all situations. All right, let's do the giveaway. Let's do our giveaway. How many comments do we have? I'll do a Nexus intern giveaway also. We'll do 2. Okay. I'll do a full thing, and I'll do a Nexus giveaway, intern giveaway. Okay, we'll do intern and we'll do a full one. So for this one, we're starting it. Let's go. We're starting. You're not in, sucks to suck. We're going to filter duplicate users. We're gonna write 14 here. Okay, the winner of our Nexus monthly giveaway is... Boom! Misha is free. Says your content is like the clarity of trading. Appreciate you. Thank you. Misha is free. I appreciate you. Do you know what else is free for you, Misha? The Nexus is free for you for 1 month. So here's what I need you to do. Misha is free. I need you to please head on over to the Discord if you're not already in the Discord already. Okay, come to the disc. Come to our friendly disc. Click on support. Here, I'll send you the link. Go to the general. Just go to general. Go to support. Shouts out Phoenix. Go to support. Take a screenshot of this thing for me, please. And send it there. Okay? And I will get you sorted by the end of the... right after the stream. Congratulations to Misha. Is free. We love you. Thank you for the support. And to everybody else, back in the day, we used to do giveaways every single stream, and we used to give away a boot camp for every single 100 likes that we got. What's up, Alex? For every single like that we got, we used to do a giveaway. Or every single 100 likes that we got. We will continue that. So every 100 likes I get during the stream, we'll do some giveaways. Okay? We'll do some giveaways. All right, let's do one more quickie. And on this last one, that's a quickie. You guys are going to have to react very quickly. This one is not a monthly subscription. This one is a weekly subscription. You will become the Nexus intern, where you will have access to 3 of the 6 modules, okay? You'll get access to half the course, but you will gain access to everything that I do, everything that I post, all of my trades, all of my setups. I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to enter this one. This is also going to be one winner, and I'm going to give you instructions in just a second here. This one's for the intern, so you're going to get it for a week here, okay? You don't get it for a month, but you get it for a week, okay? And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop a link right now. Okay, I'm going to drop a link. This is the Nexus intern link. It has to be this link. If you are on another link, then you are not, it's not going to work. Okay, you have to go to that link. Everybody go to that link. By the way, okay, so let me just tell you what we're going to do first. So go to that link. Be ready to be on that link. I'm going to tell you the coupon code. Don't buy that link. Okay, don't spend $50 for the Nexus intern. Do not do that. I'm going to give you a coupon code. That coupon code is 100% off. Okay, use the coupon code. There's only one use on it. So only one of you are going to make it in. Okay. Once you're inside, make sure you connect the Discord, whatever, blah, blah, blah. All right. And I'm going to give you that code in a second here. But before we do that, of course, I have to shill myself some more. On X, you don't need to do this part, but on X, oftentimes, I post this similar thing where I give you guys the opportunity to become a Nexus intern. However, the caveat is I delete the post right after. So I'll post and I'll write Nexus intern, right? I'll drop the link and I'll put code is, this is not the code, but I'll put code is salamander. And then I'll post it, and then after 5 seconds, I'll delete it. Gio, how are we supposed to get in if you delete it? Well, if you turn on my post notifications, then you'll get the notifications on your phone. And it's first come, first serve. Okay? So, without further ado, my friends, do we all understand the rules and what we're doing right now? I think we do. Only one of you guys are going to get it. Has to be the link that I sent, otherwise it's not going to work, okay? Here's your code. It's all capitals. I'm going to drop it in the chat and I'm going to say it at the exact same time. It is all capitals. Okay, only one of you guys are going to make it. Good luck, one love. And after this, I'm out. The code is NEXI with 3 I's. Capital N, capital E, capital X, capital I. Aside from that, I hope you are all happy, healthy, wealthy. Shouts out to the Nexus. I will see you guys in there. One love. Thank you for kicking it with me, and I will see you guys in the next stream. One love.
Set my heart on fire.